Fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thank you for asking to me. How is your
Mhm.
life going on and how is your day going on?
Yes, my day going good. No problem. And you?
Yeah, my day is also doing good. Nothing problem with my life.
Okay, okay. Okay, can you introduce yourself? Because I know
Yeah.
very well. You are my friend, online friend, but I would like to know about yourself just for my audience. Please
Okay.
introduce yourself a little bit.
Okay. My name is Neeru and I was born and brought up in Haryana, but now I'm living in Bangalore. And if I talk about my education, I have done master and B.Ed also. And earlier I used to teach in a college. And but then I got married. Until now I haven't started my job. But now I'm thinking to start my job. That's why I'm working on my communication skills.
Okay. Mhm. Uh, are you comfortable with the topic? Today's topic is food related, right?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. No problem.
Okay. Okay. Which kind of food do you like most?
Yeah, if I talk about myself, I'm a because I'm a very picky eater. I'm not a foodie person. Whenever I take food, I think a lot before having any foods, especially fried foods and greasy food. I don't want to take because of the fat only because I don't want to put on the fat. This is the only main reasons. Earlier, I was not used to be like that, but after marriage, because of the baby and all the things, we put
Yeah,
some. That's why I'm very conscious about that. And if I talk about my favorite foods, I like biryani because I like biryani very much and paneer tikka. These are the two food which I like the most.
but biryani also fat conscious about fat also. If you eat biryani all the time,
No, I don't eat all the time because I eat very frequently, but I like that food very much.
okay.
Otherwise, I like lots of food which is very famous in South Indian, idli, dosa, uttapam. I like all the things. But if I talk about my best food which I like the most, biryani and paneer tikka,
Biryani.
which I like the most.
Okay. Veg biryani.
No, I'm a
Uh,
pure vegetarian. I don't take even an egg also. I'm pure vegetarian. I like veg biryani only.
okay. In your free time, which kind of food do you like most to cook?
Actually, if I talk about my hobbies, this is my one of my favorite hobby. I always want to make different types of cuisines at home, and I make so many food at home.
Something special which is you like
Hmm.
most to cook
I
whenever
make
you.
very, I make every type. I think idli, dosa, uttapam. I make and every type of gravy I make at home, and Chinese food I also make at home because we hardly go outside to have dine out. As much possible, we try to make at home only.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Biryani,
sometimes,
I have tried many times, but till now I haven't made just like that we get from outside. It is very difficult because for biryani, you need lots of patience and they use different types of utensils. Their utensils is made up of this one sand. We don't have this type of utensils.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially when you conscious about your health, that moment we should try to eat homemade food. Like,
Yeah, homemade food. Yeah. And I have a son also, and my husband is just like me. He is very health conscious. He also doesn't want to take loads of calories and fried food. That's why I make at home. Because one more thing which is very good when we make food at home, we can use instead of maida, we can use wheat flour for that disease.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
This is that's
And
what I like the most.
you don't use maida.
I don't use maida even whenever I make bhatura. I think bhatura is meant for only maida. But instead of using maida, what I do, I use wheat flour and suji. What means this one?
Okay. How
Hmm.
can you cook without maida?
Yeah, it turns very good. You just try, then you will get to know. You just add a little this one baking soda and you make it. It turns very good.
Okay.
Everybody is
Mhm.
different.
But
We
I
can't have
I
this.
haven't I haven't tried
You
without
try.
maida.
You
Yes,
try.
I will try definitely
You
because
try.
I also avoid eating maida because my husband, my family also conscious about health. That's why these days I we are avoiding eating maida and outside food. That's
I
why.
think fried food and eat maida. These are the food which is very unhygienic. I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
As much as
of course.
possible, we should try to avoid. And instead of taking maida and fried food, there are lots of versions nowadays. We can use air fryer. There are lots of things we can use instead of frying.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sometime what happened, we all women, I can say that we all women, especially I'm not talking about all women, just I am talking about myself. Sometime what happened when we think about cooking food, that moment I get stuck. Which kind of food today I'm going to cook? Oh my God, this kind of uh, uh, we get stuck most of the time. Today, what I'm going to cook?
So
Even we have a lot of vegetable in our fridge. However, we start thinking, what should I cook? Uh, because sometimes we get tired to eating the same food, same process. And that moment, what do you do if you have a same
actually,
problem? If you
that
do you
moment
also
it
face
is
this
on.
kind of phase?
No, for breakfast and for lunch, I have lots of options. I never feel like that. But it comes to dinner time. That time I feel little, I get stuck. Ki, what should I cook now? Because in dinner we always take gravy, this one watery sabzi, watery vegetables.
Oh,
We try to take.
mm,
So for that, there you have option only pulses and two or three vegetables. So that
morning
time,
time,
morning
morning
time,
time.
lots of options because one day I make dosa, one day idli, one day uttapam, one day sandwich and poha, vermicelli, upama. There are lots of options I have for the breakfast.
And when you get tired, that moment, what did you like to cook?
I
Sometimes we get tired
no,
after going
if
anywhere.
I
That
talk
moment,
about myself, I'm more
do you
into
order? Do you
no.
order somewhere or just you cook?
To be frank, I'm more into cleaning. I want each and everything in my house in the apple pie order. I never want to procrastinate about the cleaning and cooking. These are the two things which I always want to do.
Very
Yes.
nice. This
I
is the good habit.
get tired only about my son's study because he is small, he doesn't want to study, and I want him to teach. I get tired only that part. Otherwise, the household chores and cooking, I never get tired because this is my hobby. I think so. And gardening, I have a flat only, and I have one balcony only. You don't believe I have more than 40 plants.
Oh my God.
Yes, I want to
You
keep.
also take care? You only
Yes,
take care?
I'm only
Hmm.
one who can take care. Otherwise, so nobody can take care of my plants. You can see, I think so. There are lots of plant in my home. Lots of my balcony is full of plant, full of greenery.
Okay, it means you like planting, you like
Yeah,
cooking, like these
yeah,
are your
I like
hobby.
teaching also, but I can't do each and everything. Somewhere we have to leave someone something.
Mm-hmm.
I like teaching also. When I work before marriage, I used to teach chemistry, and I used to like a lot. Still, I am liking, but I can't do each and everything. Somewhere I have to leave something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, as you told, you are a health conscious person and you take care of your health all the time. You avoid eating maida, oily food. Then, which kind of food do you say about or my audience to eat healthy food? It means daily uses we can eat. Which kind of
Actually,
food do you say?
actually, I'm not a nutritionist, but whatever I do, I as much as
However,
possible.
please, please say because I also follow.
Okay,
That's why
in
I am
morning,
saying.
what I heard, what I follow, I just take portion control. I do portion control. I think it's very important, and because after getting baby, I put on, I think 65. My weight that time was 65. But after that, I put on, I think 67, this much. I'm not able to recall. But now today my weight is 55. I put off this much weight. Now I'm not putting any extra efforts. What I do, I just avoid greasy food and all the things. Or apart from that, whatever I cook at home, I take, but I take in a control, portion control. I keep in mind always having food. Somehow I have to take that food in a portion, in a control portions. Apart from thing, I think you just keep what people says. I also follow ki you take your dinner 7:30, and I work. I sometime I go gym, sometime I go for walk. I do only this type of things
Mm-hmm.
because we can't
It
follow
means you
any
follow.
specific diet for a long time, because I follow some diet, yes, last time, but we can't continue. It's very difficult to continue any specific diet for a long time.
Okay. Mm,
It's difficult, I think, for everyone. How can you eat specific food, and how can you cook specific food each and every day? It's not possible.
yeah, yeah. You are saying right. Mhm. Okay, then do you have any question? Then for me, you can ask.
You tell me, how are you? How is your personality? What type of food do you like? And are you foodie person?
Yes, I can say that not a foodie person. Whatever I have option, then I can eat no problem.
Hmm.
I don't choose any food to eat. Just it should be only healthy. Then I
Healthy.
can eat. Otherwise, if someone say to me you have to eat outside food, that time I mostly it means really I can eat. Otherwise, most of the time I eat homemade food, which is I cook.
So is there,
Mm,
okay? So what is your favorite food? No, held with this one. Tell me your two favorite food which you like the most. Which after seeing that food you can't control yourself.
there's just so many food. There's
I
just
think
so
one.
many food I like.
Okay, what? Golgappa?
Yes, water
Yes.
balls, golgappa,
What?
it's my favorite. Momos, also I like momos eating. And apart from ice cream, also I like.
Oh, I don't like ice cream. I don't know
I
why.
I cannot control myself if I see the
Oh,
ice cream. I
okay. Which
also
flavor do you like?
I chocolate flavor I like
Chocolate.
most.
Okay. I think Delhi is the
Golgappe,
very famous for chaat and all the things. Have you ever been to Chandni Chowk to have this one chaat and all the things?
yes. Earlier I used to go, but in this time I haven't gone over there. But I will think about it. I have one work over there. That's why I will think about to going there, and I will taste it, which is very famous.
Delhi is meant for this one chaat and all the things, because Delhi food is very famous.
Yeah,
I
yeah, so much. There is so many corner over here. You can taste different kind of snacks, different kind of street food available. And mostly my husband, I can say that used to eat. In this time, he doesn't eat any outside food, street food,
like food.
because he is taking care of his health. That's why. And these days, we are not ordering any kind of food. And just I prefer to cook food, whatever I want to eat, um, home.
Okay,
That's
tell
why.
me that food you made, and everyone, that food was liked by everyone, and everyone said, "Wow, what a food!" Is there any food that you made?
Yes. Um, Generally, daily basis, I cook food like one sabji I cook very tasty.
Okay, which,
Besan ki sabji we cook
okay,
in our side. In my Jharkhand area, mostly people you cook besan ki sabji with the mustard and garlic, and I cook very tasty that sabji. And most of the time I cook that sabji. And everyone whoever eat my sabji, this sabji, everyone says, appreciate me. No, wow, you cook very well.
Okay. So do you try different types of cuisines at home?
Sometime, sometime
Some
because
South
I
Indian, do you like South Indian cuisines?
too much
Which one is
to
your favorite?
Italy,
Idli.
Italy, dosa. I
Okay.
like
Everything
most.
like,
I
I think
like
so.
most.
I heard.
Yes, but I don't cook all the time. Sometime, whenever I get free, that moment I cook. Otherwise, in my neighbor, most of the time she gives me. That's why I
Okay.
can I
He's
eat
from
very
South
easily.
India. He's from
Yes,
South.
yes,
Yeah, that's
yes.
why. Yes, yes.
Mhm. And
That's
yeah, sometime I cook whenever I get free. Otherwise,
when you go for trip and anywhere you go, that time what type of food would you like to have? Would you like to try some different types of cuisines which is very famous of in that city? Yeah, would you like to have simple food? What do you
no,
do?
I like to explore my taste wherever I go. Different city. That moment I try to eat different kind of cuisine which is very famous over there.
Famous of
I
that city.
always try to explore. I always try to explore my taste. This is my passion. I can say that. I always try to travel, and my passion is traveling in
Okay.
India, everywhere, every city, every state, and I like to explore my taste. So I can say I can cook also, so that.
Okay. What I do whenever I go outside, I also try to explore. I always want to have that food which is very famous for that city. And sometime after coming there, I try to check in Googles and YouTube and I try to make it. I do this type
Mhm.
of thing.
Last time, where did you go?
Last time it's been long time. I think 5 years back we went this one Utti and all the things. Because this one last 5 year we had been going our houses hometown. That's why we haven't gone. But now we have planned March. We will go March. We have booked all the things. But last time we went Chennai and we had this paisan, and that was
Okay.
very different. That just related to the kheer which we make at home generally, but what they do instead of using milk, they use coconut milk.
Okay.
I tried at home, very it didn't turn very tasty as we had there, but it's okay, at least I tried. Must have
That.
added some different things. I checked YouTube all the things, but I didn't get. I got
Mhm.
only I got to know only these things ki they add only this one coconut milk. I added coconut milk whatever it was written here, but it didn't come very tasty.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for being here on my channel, and you gave me your time, and we talked about food, delicious food, and I knew about yourself and which kind of food do you like most. This kind of things I knew about yourself, which is I liked most. Thank you so much for being here. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Akanksha. I also enjoyed a lot. I also learned so many things from you. Okay.
Mhm.